Hi, my name is Tim and I bought a Chinese frame on eBay. Okay, how about 2 frames?
Well, let me explain. I'm cheap and decided my opportunity cost was low enough to give it a try. And I'm not sorry either.
All right, here are my 2 Chinese frames right here. Got my carbon XC bike right here. I got my aluminum enduro over here. Very different bikes, but they both come from China direct.
I bought my first Chinese frame in 2016. It was a 26-inch full suspension frame. It came with just a headset and a press-fit bottom bracket. I did what any DIY mechanic would do. I pushed in the bottom bracket as much as I could by hand and then pounded the crap out of it with a 2x4 and a rubber mallet. True story. It worked fine, no issues. Anyway, I built it up with XTR all around, some stands wheels, RockShox up front and in the rear, and a nice 9.8 fault dropper. It was amazing. It was light, it was like 26 pounds, and perfect for the trails where I am. Rode it for 7 years with no issues. No cracks, no creaks, nothing.
Let's take a closer look at the carbon ride. Recently put back together. Yes, there are bearings in there. Solid ride.
So in comes 2023 and I'm jonesing for a new ride as mountain bikers want to do. I'm still just as cheap, so I'm looking on eBay and found a frame that looked nice. Reviews were good, it was aluminum, so no worries about cheap Chinese carbon. It's more of an enduro bike, steeper head angle, and it's 27.5. Bought the sucker, built it up with X-Ram, GS axis, stands wheels, 1-up dropper, Yari up front, Marzocchi bomber in the rear.
All right, let's take a look at my big boy. It's not super huge, it's 27.5, it is a large frame. It's aluminum. You can see, nice welds. Check it out. Nothing wrong with those welds. Are there bearings in here? Yes, there are. So went a little extra with this one because this is my main ride. You can see we got GS axis in the back. Got a nice Marzocchi right there. Got a Yari up front. So this is a big travel enduro bike. This thing weighs about 37 pounds. The carbon bike only weighs about 26 pounds.
The ride is plush, traction is good, but steep head angle requires being over the bars way more often than I like. Toss on a wolf tooth angle headset in there, it's much better. Anyway, the point of all this is that I was able to get a good price on frames that I'm very satisfied with. I'm not saying this is for everyone, but it is for some of us, and that's okay.
One of the things I like about the cheap bike, cheap frame kind of mentality is that you can upgrade it however you want. So because the frame is so cheap, you can spend a little bit more on the components if you want.
This is not for everyone either, but if you'd like to wrench and tinker and spend too much money on parts, this is a good way to go. So now I'm not telling you don't buy a name brand bike. I'm not telling you go out and buy a frame direct from China. I'm just letting you know that there are options, and you know what? They work. So if you go this route the way I did, know what you're getting into. There are going to be some things that maybe aren't perfect, but they're going to be good enough, and as I said, I like to tinker. So there's really no problems with that. You can get everything you need either on eBay or Amazon or even the hardware store. Drop a like and subscribe. See you out on the trail.